Hi friends, today morning again Nifty open gap off we can see here after yesterday close and I have taken the 5 minute candle to identify the breakout in the 5 minute candle range. So आपको ये करना है कि 5 मिनट का जो कैंडल का ऊपर आपको you have to create a high and low line so that you have to see what is happening intraday. ये 5 मिनट कैंडल जो ब्रेक उसके बाद जो ब्रेकआउट होता है उसके ऊपर जाता है वॉल्यूम के साथ तो ब्रेकआउट दे सकता है. सो ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रेटजी के लिए मैं यूज करता हूँ द फर्स्ट कैंडल ऑफ द 5 मिनट. दिस इज द हाई, दिस इज द लो. एक्चुअली हाई हाई के ऊपर जाएगा विथ वॉल्यूम, सो वी कैन लुक फॉर द ट्रेड एंड सिमिलर वे. हाई का नीचे से कैंडल का नीचे लो, लो का नीचे से जाएगा तो हम देखेंगे ब्रेकडाउन के लिए. If you see today, it opened again with good volume. You can see from here, and you can see there is a good volume in the volume chart here. So slowly, if you see the volume has decreased here, and here the consolidation happened again here. So it is went up to 11 550, and it tried to make 11 600. It is something around. Let me close this one, the drawing. I tried to go near to 585 or 600, but it was rejected because if you see here, आपको यहाँ देखोगे तो पता चलेगा ये जो कैंडल हुआ था इसका सब्सिक्वेंट ये कैंडल के बाद इसका फॉल ऑफ कैंडल नहीं था. यहाँ पर एक सेलिंग, स्मॉल सेलिंग हुआ था. देयर इज सेलिंग प्रेशर and there is no follow up. If buying happens to volume, if there is another candle, uh, green candle, it could have supported. So there is, you can see the wick here. So there is a selling pressure, it happens, and it confirms next candle is small selling volume and a very small buying volume, and this candle confirms again it's not a, again if you see here the next three candles not went above this week here. So you can see here this candle, there is a, if you see here this particular candle is 11 550. So here you can think about starting here. You can either you can buy P or you can sell call. Anyway, you can do this, or you can set future. But future are like point जैसा आता है वैसे if it's going against you, ऐसा भी लॉस निकल जाता है. Either you buy P or set the call, either 600 700. That depend on your risk actually, with the stop loss. So it came down. It came down here, but it has taken support. If you see here, when it's came down around it is came here and taken support around 550, which is nothing but here opening first 5 minute कैंडल का ओपनिंग रेंज का हाई में सपोर्ट लिया है. So there are quite few points you have to remember. Uh, the first swing happened, the 5 minute candle. This is one. It will try to stay there for some time. Either it will take upward move or downward move. So after that, see here, after this, selling candle, very small selling candle. There is no so significant candle. It can push further. So this candle, after you see the rejection candle happen here in this candle, because there is no follow-up selling volume here. Then buying volume came immediately. But that was not enough. I am saying to say it didn't cross again 550. See, so and there is a small pullback happen here, and if you can see this candle, when this candle, if you see this candle, is selling pressure, if you can see here by the body of the candle. So when this happens, you can see some retracement will happen immediately. You have to wait for here because after the retracement, if you see this level has been crossed, so you, there is small buying happen, small buying will happen, but it shows that there is no buyer interest in here. Again, small selling candle, and subsequently it's a big candle. So let me clear first all this drawing again. So here it's a 5 minute opening and it taken support, and here it is a rejection happened in this area. And when this happened here, 550 is a level which has become a resistance. By seeing this candle, it could have entered here, it could have started here, or could have by the P. So again, it has taken the support at 1150 because it's the swing, the initial swing high. And if you see the candle here, but there is no big subsequent follow-up candle here. So you can see this candle, it's an indecision candle here it made, but the next candle confirms you. So there is some pullback happened. The pullback also, if you see this candle's volume is very less, and there is not great pullback, and the price even didn't cross the resistance area. So you have to wait for a few candles, and after that see the big red candle here, and we just cross this 525, and it this trend line basically, sorry. So you could have, by seeing this, you have to wait for, next candle. If you see the next candle here, let me drawing here. If you see the next candle here, a small buying volume, this one. No, this one is very small buying volume. So there is no buyer interest on this. Again, selling pressure came with this candle, and there's a big one here. So you could have entered here. So after this, you could have, because there's a retracement happens immediately, there is some pullback happens. So after this, you could have entered here Saturday because it has broken the previous swing, and you could have started here in this point. And when it comes to, and all the way it came down to see the body of this red candle compared to this one, slowly, if you see this, this volume also getting decreased, this volume. So sellers are, no more interest now. If you see this, the week here, and this is the indecision candle here. So if you see here the volume, let me clear this again. If you see this volume here, let me let me cross check here. This is what this particular volume. The volume has decreased again, but if you want to go further down here, the subsequent follow volume has to happen. इसके बाद में भी volume आना चाहिए. But if you see this indecision candle here, you have to wait for the next volume, and it's a buying candle. Buyers are buyers are more here at this point. This is called to demand zone again. You see this next candle, and it has taken out this candle also, and up to this candle. You can wait for this here because you can see follow-up candles, buying candles are there. So after that, it has moved further, and you can see the buying candles are here. Again, small pullback happened because it happens, it cannot go straight away vertical, but it tried to go at 550. You see here the resistance again. This becomes a resistance zone now. This becomes resistance zone now. Earlier this one. So what I'm trying to say, you have to know the important point. One is the swing. This is the initial swing of the 5 minute candle. This is the high and this is low. And if you see, it is taken exactly support at this level. This is taken the swing low after it came down. It has taken support here and again pull back. So you have to remember this swing points, as well as one more thing. Let me show you in the pivot point also. If you go to the pivot points, let me put the pivot point. Pivot point. Let me put another indicator, VWAP. So this is the pivot point, the white line pivot point, and this resistance one, and the resistance two, and similar support one, support two. And apart from that, you have to remember previous day's close. This is the previous day's close or previous day high also. This particular area, previous day high. You have to remember previous day high, previous day close. What is happening in that area? If you see here, it is near to that only. So these are decision points where you have to wait what is happening there. So let me clear all this volume, I mean all these drawings. So if you see that today what happened morning, it has taken initial today's opening low. You can see it is taken support here, and it is also near to the previous day low. If it breaks previous day low, you could have gone further with the volume it breaks, it could have gone further. And you can see it is exactly, again, it's not exactly, it is taken support at R1. If you observe the graph, most of the times it will try to take support pivot point also. So you have to remember previous day high, previous day low, previous day close, along with that pivot points, and the current day important swing. This like मैंने जैसे बोला कि यहाँ पर आज मॉर्निंग का 5 मिनट कैंडल का स्विंग हाई स्विंग लो, and you can see here ये डिसीजन पॉइंट बन गया है अभी, ये हाई स्विंग है. So ये it tried to break 3 times, लेकिन ये ब्रेक नहीं किया. Similarly, it has taken support at morning low. आज का morning का low लिया है, and it is also pivot point R1 near to that. And if you see this in a previous day close also, or previous day high also, and it is near to the previous day high. So you have to remember these things while trading in index. And I have taken 5 minutes points for the ORB opening range breakout. बट इसमें क्या, मैंने 5 मिनट का कैंडल लिया था, जनरल लेता हूँ स्टॉक के लिए भी. एंड 5 मिनट क्या होता है कि यू विल मिस सम चांसेस टू एंटर हियर. इफ यू एंटर हियर, हार्डली यू हैव एनीथिंग, you see very few points you have to here, 525 to 550 max to max. But आपको, if you let me clear it, आपको 3 मिनट का कैंडल लेना है, but you have to put 5 minutes also to see how the trend is going on also. Certain trend, ये मैंने 3 मिनट का कैंडल ले लिया. और एक बात आपको याद रखना है, द प्राइस सिंस मॉर्निंग, मॉर्निंग से प्राइस VW आपके ऊपर रुका था, and when it's crossed below, and you can see some selling pressure will happen, and again it pull back to the near to the VW price, VW price. आप देखोगे मॉर्निंग का 3 मिनट का कैंडल जो है, 3 मिनट का द फर्स्ट कैंडल, let me put this. This is high. It is basically R2. And this is morning low. Today morning low 3 minute candle. 3 minute candle में आपको, if you enter, you will get more opportunity. आपको थोड़ा trading का opportunity मिलेगा, ज़्यादा point ये. इफ यू गो फॉर 5 मिनट्स आपको ज़्यादा नहीं मिलेगा बेसिकली. एंड इफ सी 3 मिनट के बाद क्या हुआ, सी दिस कैंडल हियर. सुबह मॉर्निंग में यहाँ पर वॉल्यूम आया था. लेट मी गो टू दिस. You can see here, and again the next volume, थोड़ा volume slowly कम हो गया after this swing. You can see. So you could have entered here and giving the stop loss here as morning ka low. So you could have got it's around 5 11 5 10 11 5 10 or something there 5 10. You could have got at least 550 40 30 40 points minimum, and it and 1150 act as a resistance. ये जब नीचे आ रहा था देखो आज का जो फर्स्ट 3 मिनट सेकंड कैंडल, and it is broken down here also. You can get more opportunity in a 3 minute candle. 5 मिनट में ज़्यादा नहीं मिलेगा. So basically I prefer for that. Along with this, इसके साथ मैं क्या करता हूँ, मैं ओपन एनालिसिस वाइज ऑप्शन चेन एनालिसिस को भी ऑब्जर्व करता हूँ, जिसके लिए मैं जो न्यूली जो प्लेटफॉर्म है, आई मीन शेरखान का बिंजे प्लेटफॉर्म एस्प्रेसो, वो मैं ओपन का वो फॉलो करता हूँ. यहाँ से ऑप्शन चेन एनालिसिस अभी मैं क्या करता हूँ, लेट मी सी दिस. टुडे मॉर्निंग आई वाज ऑब्जर्विंग टुडे मॉर्निंग. ये जो है 23 अक्टूबर ऑप्शन चेन है. Since morning, if you see what is happening here, morning say long buildup was happening. 11,550, 550, 600 long buildup हो रहा था. And there is short covering because was taken the people who started, they are going to short covering, and some short covering happened in the mid of the day today. That's the reason you can see the dip actually. uh, you can see the dip. That time short covering हुआ था. If you want to see the open interest, let me see how much happened today. See, morning से open interest अच्छा था यहाँ पर. So slowly it started, it's a 10.3 million something that, and it started, decrease. जब short covering होता है, they definitely, that open the people start to scale these positions. I can see here the open interest भी कम हो गया. And another thing I have observed is RSI. RSI, you can see here, this 80, and this came around below 60 आ गया था ये. Yes, below 60 आ गया था. तो RSI and it's gone below 60 also. The momentum also decreased here. If you see here, यहाँ से momentum decrease हो गया, 60 से नीचे आ गया, and I can see this. So this is for reference, but you have to look into the price action, what is happening, volume, and what is that, today's swing high. फर्स्ट 5 मिनट कैंडल आप रेफरेंस ले सकते हो, बट फॉर द ट्रेड आप 3 मिनट का कैंडल कर सकते हो. यू कैन सी द व्हाट आर द मेजर स्विंग पॉइंट्स हियर, यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है. And most of the time we try to take support at pivot points or day low or maybe previous day high or previous day low. ये पॉइंट के ऊपर आपको ध्यान देना है. एंड हाउ द वॉल्यूम इज रिएक्टिंग, यू कैन सी एज आई सेड हियर. यहाँ पर इंडियन कैंडल बना था 3 मिनट चार्ट में. यहाँ पर दिस वन, लेट मी टेल यू अगेन व्हाट हैपेंड. जब नीचे आया आप देखो यहाँ पर क्या वॉल्यूम स्लोली स्लोली कम हो गया. बड़ा कैंडल यहाँ पर बिग कैंडल आया. After that, you can see this. You can see this volume. वॉल्यूम का बॉडी थोड़ा कम हो गया है, slowly it's contracts. I can see volume also decreased, and यहाँ पर indecision बना है. Now you can see this candle and you have to wait for the next candle. So buying volume यहाँ से आ गया है, and after that you can see. So यहाँ से this is the rejection and it's confirmed. This is the rejection confirmation हो गया यहाँ पर. And you can see here. यहाँ से आप काम कर सकते हो भी. यहाँ से जब ये आपको कुछ स्टॉप लॉस के साथ आपको क्या करना है, if you want to buy any call you can buy, or you can इसका नीचे जो है 11,450 maybe 11,400 350 put sell कर सकते हो with stop loss of based on your risk 10-15 points or maybe 25 points, because आजकल 15-20 points का भी stop loss उड़ जाता है एक कैंडल से. The weak side I'm saying, the weak here, like big weak here. So you can look into this way, and at the same time you can see the option chain also. So overall today, if you see the short build up was happening here, and there is a short covering happened. यहाँ short covering हुआ था, but long build up. थोड़ा pullback हुआ, but again it stayed above. It closed at 1150. So overall today as market upside in था with in middle short covering हुआ था. It's 29 का है. मैं 8 तारीख का दिखाता हूँ. If you see here, देखो लॉन्ग बिल्डअप हो रहा था, सुबह से ये हो रहा था ये 11,350 450. You can see here. Basically मैं इसको प्रेफर करता हूँ. You can scroll it down, you can see the bid price, offer price, all these things. So but overall ट्रेंड आज डाउन नहीं था. सुबह से ही सेम लॉन्ग बिल्डअप चल रहा था, शॉर्ट कवरिंग हो रहा था द लोअर प्राइसेस में 11,200 350 में. आज थोड़ा शॉर्ट कवरिंग आया, बट ओवरऑल ट्रेंड आज डाउन नहीं था. So that's for today, and let me see tomorrow if I can get some price action, and I can explain here. I can put new video, even some stock also, and let me see if there is any signal today. Let me open this chart, and यहाँ पर let's see that yeah, some signal is given today. Bajaj volume over last 1 week. आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पर लास्ट अब 2 हफ्ते 323 310 37 को वॉल्यूम ज़्यादा आया था यहाँ पर. Some signal also will get it here if there is a volume above last 1 week average. Last average 1 week का average volume से ज़्यादा गिर रहा है either 2 week का, it will give the signal here. Today I have seen this one just. And here in the market, if you want to see this is the current Nasdaq. It looks like positive. So let me check what is going here. Yeah, Dow Jones 1.43, Nasdaq, yeah, nearly 2%. It looks good. Tomorrow also it will be, let's see, it'll be good. So this way you can analyze your trade, and you can take a decision based on this. Thanks for now.